Pixi Beauty have perfumes. Keep watching for my reviews. I'm Sarah and I'm a perfume reviewer. Please do subscribe and join this All the Perfume community. And if you're not new, welcome back and thank you for all of your support, watching, liking and commenting on my videos. These perfumes are new to 2025 and I was so excited when I saw the email come in telling me that this launch was happening and that I would receive the perfumes. So thank you to Pixi Beauty for sending them for me to try. I love seeing people receive Pixi products online, and I'm going back to maybe even 2012. The brand started in 2005. That's when Pixi products were first available. And I would see people receive the PR and it just looked and still looks so beautiful. I love the green, I love the branding, and the products and the way they do their PR is really cute. So it felt extra special to get this perfume release. I was surprised, and I will admit a little bit disappointed, when these arrived with me and I saw that they were travel size. They're 15 milliliter bottles of the perfume. That's how they're available to buy, other than the samples as a way to test them. But it's turned out to be a really good thing, and I think these will sit in the brand really well and be around for a long time, forever. They suit Pixi Beauty perfectly, and don't they just look so on brand in the green as well. Pixi say dreamy notes, timeless glow, and they say step into the garden, and these are meant to be signature scent worthy. And so I expected florals and I expected classic smelling scents that are designed to be here for a long time. We'll start with PixiRose, and I've realised I've been displaying these like open, but they roll down like that, so that's how I would keep these usually. And PixiRose is meant to be timeless and elegant, but also uplifting and soothing. You've got the rose note, you've got lemon in here, jasmine and lily. And Petra, who is the founder of Pixi Beauty, says that this is like being surrounded by blooming roses. And it feels like a really realistic rose. It's really nice just to smell, never mind to actually wear it. I felt better this morning just smelling this scent and taking it in. It does feel like you're in a garden. It's fresh, you've got the hint of the lemon there, and it's not one that I would personally wear. I have come on board with rose scents in the last couple of years, but they've usually got something else added as well, rather than being this realistic fresh rose. My mum would like this one. It definitely does feel like a timeless fragrance. What makes me very happy about this launch is that it smells really similar to Kate by Kate Moss, which I know lots of people did love. I used to have it in my collection. I don't anymore. It just never was a me scent. I just, a bit like this, found it very lovely and enjoyable to smell and take in. They share their rose, they share the lily, but Kate was also sandalwood and pink pepper, so it was warmer, whereas this stays fresh and light with that lemon note as well. The brand say that this is day and evening wear, and that's not what I think for this scent. With typical tastes, this would be a really great day scent and definitely a good signature perfume. This is PixiMimosa, and I expected to like this one a little bit more from its nose. This is meant to be subtle but unforgettable, calming but intriguing, and it's meant to reduce your stress as well, so we're here for that. This one has got green leaves and pear, mimosa and violet petals, and hawthorn and amber. This isn't as green as I thought it would be, and also when I see a pear note listed in a perfume, these days I expect that pear to be strong. That seems to be my experience of pear in the last couple of years. It's not in this one. I get more sweetness than I do with the rose scent. That mimosa is lovely and sweet. I get the warmth from the amber. And it smells like a more unique scent. I can imagine being in a shop smelling this and wondering whether or not to buy it, wondering whether or not I would wear it. It does smell good. It gets more fresh over time, and I think this is the more typically unisex fragrance. The rose scent really leans feminine. This one is more unisex. And although it's designed to be a signature perfume, this again is just day wear for me. I wouldn't choose to wear this for an evening out or to a restaurant in the evening, for example. This is a fresh, uplifting day wear, I think. I wondered if I would buy this one, but actually I'm saving my favourite till last. This is Pixi Fig, and it's meant to be energising and uplifting, and it was an instant love for me. I really like fig. It's a note I'm drawn to, one of many, but I do tend to like perfumes that have a fig note. And when I smelt this, I thought it smelled stronger than the other two. It smells expensive. And it's a contrast of that fresh lemon, as the brand intended it, with the earthy fig. And then you've got iris in here as well, which is meant to give it a clean finish. So this is a fresh smelling fig rather than a sweet one. It reminds me of the Experimental Perfume Club, which I visited before in London. They have some great scents, and you're able to, as you might imagine from the name, create your own perfume in there as well. And there's a smell in the air, and this is a bit like it, so note me thinking it smells expensive. It's also another scent that feels unisex. With PixiRose, it leans feminine. With PixiMimosa, kind of in the middle, I suppose, unisex. But this one feels, I guess it leans a little masculine actually. And it feels more signature scent worthy. I would think of wearing this in the day and in the evening. It doesn't just feel like a day wear. Pixi Fig has been reminding me of Rare Fig, this perfume from KKW Fragrance, one of their collaborations with Jeff Latham. I really enjoy this fragrance. I have it out on display, even still. It was released 2 or 3 years ago. And it shares the fig note, of course, and it's got the citrus in there. This one has lemon, orange and blood orange, but this fragrance is woodier. I can't really say they're too similar. They've just both got the fig, but this is a woodier version. It's much more fresh in Pixi Fig. I think really just if you're like me and you like your fig note, you're going to get different versions around the same note with our KKW fragrance compared to Pixi. Pixi is that uplifting vibe that the brands say. This one's more woody and definitely more masculine, but just with personal taste being what it is, Sam doesn't like this perfume. I expected him to want to be wearing it as well. And it's not for him. Maybe that's something to do with fig. Maybe it's that fig just isn't as pleasing a note as some, but I would be interested to know what you thought of that. As I had said, Pixi Fig is my favourite of the three. It's the one that if I was testing all three of them in store, with the price point, which I will get to, and I'm very excited to tell you about, this is the one that I would want to take with me. It feels signature worthy. I love the fig note. I don't think we have fig in too many perfumes, so it feels like something a bit different. It's a really great, expensive smelling wear. And actually, I was smelling a little bit of tea in the fragrance as well. Not normally a note I love, but this one is smelling good. They all smell good, but this, just for my personal taste, is the one that I would choose. At first, I was disappointed that these were travel sizes, but now for me, it just really plays into them feeling like classic scents to enjoy in your collection. And I'd also mentioned that I think my mum will like PixiRose. And then I think with this branding, looking as beautiful as it does, I can imagine these perfumes going into someone's makeup bag, and that feels like a really timeless, lovely way to enjoy fragrance. So I'm here for it. I think this is a really great launch. I love the fact that the perfumes are meant to be mood elevating and mood boosting. They're well done, and for the price. They're only 15 millilitres, but they're £15 each. And I love that it makes the line accessible to everybody. I did then think to myself, it's accessible for young people too, but I don't know about these scents. I'm not sure the florals that they are what the young crowd want. I don't really know what the young crowd want because I'm 41. So it's not what I imagine a teenager going for, but if they love the brand, they might well want that Pixi look and aesthetic in their collection. But the point being, £15, yes, it's only 15 millilitres, but you're just paying £15 to get a fragrance from the brand. And I think they could have charged a lot more. They could have charged £25 for each of these in this day and age. And even better, you can buy all three of them for £30, so you're basically getting 1-3. How cute, very Christmas present worthy. And you know I don't like talking in cliches and about age too much, but I do. For typical tastes, I would say a great present to buy somebody older in your family. I don't know, let's put an age on it, I suppose, like 55 plus. I think this would be a really good collection to buy somebody who likes their floral fragrances as well. The brand said that with these fragrances they'd reinvigorated their archive, and so I thought, had they previously had perfumes and then they've brought them back? But I couldn't find anything about any previous fragrances. Maybe that's something that you remember that you can let me know about. They seem just like unique new launches to 2025. And they also do say about layering these scents, but then I think lots of brands are talking about layering now because that is what people are doing within their fragrance collections more and more. But I don't think these lend themselves to fragrancing. I think these are really nice to enjoy individually. And yes, we can do whatever we want with our perfumes, but that just isn't how I'd enjoy these ones. Thank you so much for watching, and please do let me know what you think of this Pixi Perfumes launch. Are there any of these scents that you are tempted to try? And of course, let me know as well if you've tried any of them already. Please do remember to give this video a like if you enjoyed it, and to subscribe as well for more reviews and collection videos. You can also find me over on TikTok and on Instagram. Thank you again, and I'll see you in my next video.